Mega Ran was in that infamous Usos and New Day rap battle, which was super cool. And I was telling you before we jumped on here, I feel so dumb that I did not even think about that then. Maybe it's because I found out about you later on, but all of a sudden I was like, oh, yeah, I wonder if that's him. And then you hear Xavier Woods, if you're listening to this right now, make up with Big E. Come on, man. It's time. I know it's been like 3 days as of this recording, but come on. It's time. But he literally comes up and he's like, Mega Ran, hang on. And I'm like, wait, that's the guy. That's him. That's
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah, I was there for that, man. We had an amazing moment. Probably one of the coolest days of my life was that day. It was July 4th. So we're all in our like 4th of July garb. I think I was at a big Uncle Sam hat on. There's great indie wrestlers who all were extras in that scene. Hammerstone is there as well, a bunch of other folks. And we're just all hanging out, being silly. And that was the instruction they gave us, was like, just be silly back there. Just make a viral moment. Just be wild. React crazily to what they say, that kind of thing. And that's all we were there for. It was just to kind of accentuate it. But I spent the whole day kind of backstage, and it was just like the coolest day of my life, just being able to see a little bit into the life that these guys live. And we get there like 10 in the morning. We're just like, all right, let's go to catering. We sit down at catering. Road Dogg comes and hands us the scripts for the segment because he produced it, and all of their rap battles are there, like their lines, but the Usos lines are not there. And we're like, what's going on? And Road Dogg's like, oh, I couldn't think of anything, so they said they're gonna do it. They're gonna have it before we start, but they're a little stuck right now, so they're just still working on it. And I'm thinking like, and I kind of whispered to Woods like, think they're really planning to like destroy you guys. like this is a typical tactic in battle rap to kind of let me hear what you got, and then I'm going to have rebuttals for everything you say. And
You're like, I've been here. I know where we're going with this.
Yeah, I'm like, this might not be good, but the stuff that they're doing is really great. So I'm like, oh, they're doing a great job. And then they're like, well, when we're done with eating, they're like, can you come with us just into a room? We're going to practice our lines, kind of bounce them off you, talk to you about the timing and stuff. And I was like, oh, this is great. Maybe slow that down so people can understand that, speed through that to get to this part, drop the mic on this part, for effect, so I kind of just give them a little bit of those pointers, I guess. And then John Cena randomly comes into the room, and it was 4th of July. He was returning for something, and he's shaking everybody's hand like, guys, I just wanted to come and tell you, you've been doing a great job. Like, I really appreciate everything you guys been doing. And I was like, I thought you were coming in there to tell us you were jumping in the rap battle. And he's like, no, rap is a young man's game. I'm not doing that. And so he goes on about his business. And then Okada was backstage that day. Like, there was just an insane day.
Wait, Okada was backstage?
Okada was backstage. This was he was Shinsuke's guest. And I'm sitting in catering, just trying to stay out of the way. I think no one was in there at that moment, and I'm just sitting there. And they tell us, like, relax, chill out, don't run up on any wrestlers, don't take any photos. And I'm like, got it. And so I'm sitting there, and then Charles Robinson comes in, and he sees this guy in the back, this big guy, just head down. And I was like, and so Charles Robinson runs over to Okada and then says, photo? Can I take a photo? And I was like, okay, if he's taking a photo, this is somebody that isn't here every day. So I'm looking and I'm like, wait, that is okay. And so I kind of broke the rule. Once Charles Robinson left, I was like, photo? Can I take a photo? And he's like, yeah, sure. So I take a photo with Okada. And it was just amazing. Like, he was just gorilla, just like shaking everybody's hand, just being very, very respectful. And he was just there to hang out. And it's like, what's going on? Like, this kind of stuff happen every day.
I can imagine you're literally looking over at him in catering, and he's looking back at you. He looks away, and then he pulls one of these. You're like, it's him. Yeah.
Like, that's the guy. Can't believe this. And so later on, I when I get out of there, I posted that on Instagram. I was just like, dude, it was so cool meeting Okada. I can't believe this. And then it was like front page on like Squared Circle Reddit. Everybody's like, oh, that's a WWE confirmed. God, this rapper was backstage and he broke the scoop. And I was like, oh no. This is why they tell you don't take photos. I had to like apologize to all the guys. Like, I'm so sorry. I hope I didn't get anybody in trouble. And they're like, no, it's fine. It's fine. Like, if it wasn't you, someone else would have leaked it. Like, it's fine. And they were like, but what's he doing there? What was he? He's signing, no question. Like, it was just so ridiculous. But yeah, that day was insane. And being a part of the rap battle was so cool. And they were like, guys, they were just so happy that me, an actual rapper, was there to kind of like walk them through stuff. And I remember them saying like, man, this is so cool. Like, what can we do for you? I was like, what can you do for me? Like, I'm backstage. I'm living my dream. I get to walk the aisle. Like, what are you talking about? This is amazing. And Woods is like, nah, I got something for you. I got something for you when we get in the ring. And I was like, wait, what? And then that's when he says, Mega Ran, hold my trombone. And that was the moment where I was like, okay, I'm officially WWE canon. Like, I'm in the script. You know what I mean? Like, I'm there. I'm in the transcripts. So now I'm in the universe somewhere. That's pretty cool. Like, you don't really get that as an extra. You know what I mean? Like, I was just an extra talent. And then I get actually like my name said on TV. So that was like super cool.
And you know what? To him, it was probably just like, oh, yeah, like, let me just go ahead and say my friend's name. And to you, it's just like, this is just the cap on what's already been just an amazing, let's go ahead and collaborate with the Usos in the New Day while taking a picture of Okada and shaking John Cena's hand July 4th with this awesome USA Uncle
With
Sam
my
hat
USA
on.
hat on. That was insane. But